Hi gang, Dr. Matt here with Yates Center Dental and the Ketodontist podcast. I wanted to do a quick video, informative video on some of the products that I'm starting to recommend to a lot of my patients. I got a lot of this from a dentist down in Austin, Texas. Her name is Dr. Ellie Phillips. And she was gracious enough to spend a lot of time with me on the phone kind of going over the protocol that she recommends in her preventative-based practice down in Austin. And after looking into it a bit more and the science behind it, I've become a big fan, and it's something that we are starting to adopt here at our practice. And so a lot of the beautiful thing about this system is that it's available to pretty much anybody. Except for one product that's only available through dental offices, everything else is available either locally or online. And we'll talk about where we can get that, and I'll even have links for you in the video notes. So first things first, I've become a big fan of xylitol-based sweetener products, so mints and gums based on xylitol. Now, xylitol is a natural sweetener that actually helps protect our teeth because it helps spread the bad cavity-causing bacteria. And so I'll do a more in-depth video on xylitol on a future date, but for now, low-hanging fruit, get some of these. Zellies is my favorite because it's the cleanest product. It has the least amount of junk, so it's the most pure that I've found. And you want to use this one piece 6 to 10 times per day. It sounds like a lot, but really that's about one every hour or every other hour. So if we just pop one after our meals, after we snack, after we drink anything other than water, so coffee, teas, sodas, fruit juices, energy drinks, anything like that, pop a mint or a gum. I prefer the mint because if folks in braces or have a lot of crown and bridge work, a lot of previous dental work, I don't really promote chewing gum. I'd rather folks do the mint. So that's step number one. Then step number two is this is a protocol that folks can use at home based on a series of rinses to kind of get the best overall bang for our buck. And the first rinse to use is a chlorine dioxide rinse. Now, for folks that are battling severe bad breath, severe periodontal or gum disease, or even moderate, my go-to is this Homecare. Homecare is an activated chlorine dioxide rinse. That's why it comes in two pumps that you mix together, and that activates it. So the activated version has been shown to be more efficacious as far as eliminating the bacterial load, breaking up biofilm. It's antiviral, antifungal, and so it's a great rinse. The thing is, it's only available at dental offices. In certain dental offices, we have it available for our patients, but not every dental office does. So that's the rub there. And so, but if you are prone to gum disease or bad breath and stuff like that, this is my favorite rinse to start off with. Now, for folks who don't have that available, my second favorite is Closest. This is available to anybody. A lot of Walmarts, Walgreens, CVS Pharmacy type places carry it. Also, I got this bigger bottle on Amazon for like $12. So it's a little bit more expensive than other rinses, but it's well worth it. And you want to rinse with either of these Homecare or Closest, you want to rinse for a minute and then spit. Okay? And so what's nice about it is it delivers oxygen deeper into the sulcus, underneath the gums, underneath the gum line. So, and like I said, it's still antibacterial, still breaks up biofilm, but because it's a stabilized version, it doesn't have quite the strength as the Homecare, but it's still very good. So if you can't get the Homecare, get the Closest. So after we rinse with one of those for a minute, then the second thing is that we brush, and just with regular old Crest, just regular paste. It seems boring, right? But it works. You can see the tagline, helps stop cavities before they start. They have 30 different types of toothpaste now. Just go with the original, the regular paste. Okay? Now, one caveat is it does have sodium lauryl sulfate, or SLS for short. Some people can be sensitive to that. If you are one of those people, I just recommend brushing with baking soda. Okay? Just regular baking soda. Or a toothpaste that doesn't have SLS, but I would add a little baking soda to it. So just just wet brush, little baking soda, and go, because it's more important the stimulation of the gum line, just lightly massaging the gum line and breaking up the biofilm, but breaking up the plaque, but just a gentle massage of the gums. That's what we're going for. We're not going for total scrubbing here, okay? And so after we brush for a length of time, ideally 2 minutes, but I'm a realist, then we follow up with regular old Listerine. Just the regular Listerine. None of the other stuff, the alcohol-free. We're doing a shock rinse of that. And the reason being is because some of these bacteria that colonize in the mouth that cause cavities, when they're young, they're in spore form, so they have a hard, dense shell. This is one of the only rinses that kind of gets through that, okay? And we're only using it for 10 or 15 seconds. We're not looking to totally sterilize the mouth. We're just trying to get those early spore forms of bacteria. So 10 or 15 seconds, swish with that, we're done. And then lastly, we're going to finish with a minute rinse of ACT. ACT is a sodium fluoride rinse, and it helps seals everything up after all of this. We've removed biofilm, we've killed bacteria, but also a lot of these rinses are slightly acidic, and so it creates the perfect environment for the teeth to be remineralized, and that's where the ACT comes into play. I will say, ACT again has developed all these different rinses. Just get the regular anti-cavity one. Or if you have any questions, the active ingredient you're looking for is the 0.05% sodium fluoride. And we're going to rinse with this for a minute. And that's it. You might have noticed I didn't talk about flossing. If you are a flosser, you keep that up. I am a realist and realize a lot of folks do not floss. And so while I do still encourage it, or I recommend use of a water pick, and we'll talk about that in another video down the line, I live in the real world and I know folks don't floss, so this will help. Okay, so I hope you found this video informative and that brings value to you. Please leave a comment if you have any questions or anything, and look forward to future videos as I start developing more thoughts as far as products that can be used and advice that folks can implement to best encourage their oral health. So until then, take care, have a great day.